Hi students, welcome to the 8th part of the sectors of the Indian economy. Today we are going to learn about sectors in terms of ownership, public and private sectors. That means another way of classifying economical activities into the sectors could be on the basis of who own assets. Means these economical activities we are going to classify on the basis of who is having the authority on that assets. Assets means property and is responsible for the delivery of services, and who is responsible for the delivery of services. On the basis of these two means who is having the authority on that assets and who is the responsible for the delivery of services. Based on these two, we are classifying these economical activities into different sectors. Okay. If we classify like that activities we are going to classify into two sectors. One is the public sector, another one is the private sector. Public sector is nothing but government owns most of the assets. Means most of the properties are under the control of government, and who will provide the services? The government only will provide the services. That type of sectors is called as a public sector. If we go to the private sector, who will have the authority on assets? The private persons. Means either it may be individuals or group of persons will have the authority on the assets or property. And who will provide the services here? That individuals or means group of persons will provide the services. Here in the public sector, examples are railways, postal office is an example of public sector. Example of the private sector means Tata Iron and Steel Company, means Tisco, Reliance Industries Limited. These are the examples of the private sector. Okay. The main motive of the private sector is to get the profits. Means always the private people why they do the business, why they provide the services, means to gain the profit. But the public sector is not just to earn the profits. Okay. Government raise money through taxes and other ways to meet the expense on the service rendered by it. Means if they want to provide any services to the public, okay, they won't provide the services for to make the profits. Okay, what they will do then? Means they will collect the taxes, they will raise the taxes, okay, to meet their expenses. Okay, means to fulfill their expenses of the government, they only will raise the taxes. Okay, and there are several things needed by the society as a whole, but which our private sector will not provide at a reasonable cost. Means in several things we needed in our society, like electricity or education or health facilities, is all we need. Okay, for the whole community, means for the whole country, but this is not able to provided by the private sector. Okay, right? That means if you see here, for example, construction of roads, bridges, railways, harbor, generating electricity, providing irrigation through dams, etc. This is not done by any particular private sector. Only it can be done by only public sector. Why? Because the construction of roads, bridges, railways, harbors, generating electricity, providing, these are all will have the lot. They need lot of expenditure. Means the private individuals cannot keep that much investment on that. Okay. And they cannot able to provide the services for all the people those who are there in the country. That's why who will take care of all these things, who will invest on these things? Means only the public sector. Okay, thus government have to undertake such heavy spending and ensure that facilities are available for everyone. That's why the government sector, means the public sector, will take the responsibility of all these things. They provide all these services to everyone. Okay, there are some activities which the government has to support. What are the activities? Let us see right now. For example, selling electricity at the cost of generation may push up the cost of production of the goods in many industries. Means you see, if any private company or private sector, if they will generate an electricity, definitely they will sell that power for the profit. But here the government is going to generate the electricity. For that purpose, whatever the cost of generation it was there, on the same cost they will provide to others. Okay. By these, what it will push up? The cost of production. Means if they will sell the electricity for the profit, then the cost of production also will increase. Okay, means when it will be possible, when the private peoples will sells the electricity, definitely they will sell for the profit only. So the cost of the production also will increase. So without affecting this, the government will provide the electricity at the cost of generation only. Especially for the small scale units, they should provide electricity for affordable prices. The government of India buys wheat, rice from the farmers at a fair price. Okay, fair price. Okay, means who will buy the food products by giving the minimum supporting price? The government only, under the FCI, Food Corporation of India. Okay, after buying the products, okay, they will store it in a godowns, okay, and sells at a lower price to consume through ration shops. Okay, for the poor people, what they will do after storing this production means all the food products means they will sell it at a low price, okay, to the consumer through ration shops. Already we know that in the ration shop 1 kilo 1 rupee kg rice or 2 rupee kg rice we are getting. Like that the government will provide to the needy people. Okay, by this government will support both farmers and consumers, means the government took the food products, okay, the crops from the farmers by giving the minimum supporting price, and they are providing that same products to the consumers with the subsidy prices through the ration shops. Means the government will provide the facilities either to the farmers and to the customers also, means consumers also. There are large number of activities which are primary responsibility of the government. The government must spend on this. Means the government will have the primary responsibility. Must and should the government only should spend on this. Okay, on what the government should spend the money means the providing the health and education facilities for all the people. This is the primary responsibility of the government, and running proper schools and providing quality education, particularly elementary education, is the duty of the government. This is also responsibility. What are the responsibility? Running the proper schools and providing the quality education, particularly elementary education. Okay, it is the responsibility of the government. And India had more illiterate population. India is also one of the having the more illiterate population in the world. Okay. Similarly, nearly half of the Indian children are malnourished and a quarter of them are critically ill. Malnourished means those are not getting the best food, which is having best nutrients and carbohydrates and all these things, proteins. Okay, if we'll say like that, okay, infant mortality rate of Odisha is 45. Infant mortality rate means the number of children died, okay, for every 1,000 living children within a year. That is called as a infant mortality rate. Okay, and Madhya Pradesh 47. For every 1,000 children, 47 children are going to be die in Madhya Pradesh, and in Odisha 45. This is higher than some of the poorest regions of the world. Okay, right? And government need to pay attention of human development such as availability of safe drinking water, housing facilities for the poor, and food and nutrition. Means on what the government should pay the attention mainly means on the human development. What is the human development? When the human development will occur? When they will get the better food, better drinking facility, better education. Okay, means better food means which is having better nutrition. Then only the human development will occur. Means on what the government should pay the attention means to provide the safe drinking water to the people, to provide the housing facilities.